Alright, welcome everybody again. Let's go over some charts. So I got a few requests to go back over Xpev or at least show you guys my chart again. So we entered some April 16 $50 calls right around here. And this is just exactly how I'm going to play it. Once we pass over this 38, which is this top that I'm seeing, pass over that, I'll scale in, grab another contract or two. Because in my opinion, once over that, we will be heading towards the 41, if not higher mark. If you grab shares, when we entered in on our play, 38 is the first point where I would tell you to scale out. Why? Because you're in shares, it's easier to secure profits. You buy 10 shares, sell one. You buy 100, sell 10. Heck, if you buy 100, you could even pull out. If you bought 10, you could even pull out completely, whatever you want to do. We're still following our trend line here, so that's pretty good. Um, let's see how the weekly is. Okay, and look, weekly's trying to pick itself back up. That's without a doubt. Okay, so not enough candles for the 20 or 100, obviously, since Xpev is new, or Zhengpeng, however you say this, I do not know. But look, we're trying to cross, the 6 is trying to cross past the 12 again, which is an insanely bullish thing to do. Market has been choppy, SPY has not been the most reliable, but even so, while that's happening, Xpev is starting to ramp itself up. So that's good, I'm very happy to see that. Um, Watch it at the 42 mark. Could see some resistance there, but definitely you want to keep your eyes peeled for the 44, 45 mark. There's a ton of volume there, so there's some bag holders possibly. Be be cautious on people trying to pull out at that point. If we hit 44 and people are trying to cut out, take their, just empty their bags, you'd want it to hold 42. If we failed 42 while people are dropping the bags, I think it would come down even lower. So just be advised of that, right? Keep that in your mind. Again, this is exactly how. Let's cut this off so you can see. This is how we're playing it. All right. So you can see the indicators. Make yourself happy. That's a nice gap. There we go. So on the daily, the 6 is actually already passing the 12, so that's cool. Um, we're crossing over the 24, right? Yeah, 24, and we need that to pass the 39 level. So we're on the right track. Just need Xpev to keep this up, basically. All right. Next one we will be going over today. Apple. They have no drawings on Apple. There we go. That makes sense. Right? Mm. Do I have Fibonacci lines on this? I don't even recall doing this. That's awesome, but I will happily take those. Let's cut this off so I can just see a little bit easier. Still following, this trend up. Okay, cool. This, we're not following it, obviously. Um, this is possibly coming down there. I know we're trying to hold here. There's a ton of volume here at the 120 level. So let's hold that as a, ooh, 114 is a huge bottom. Let's hold this level here as, sorry, the load up zone. The bottom of this is 118, so let's put a little support thing there for 118. 118, right? Awesome. So we want to load up shares in this area. Um, You can see we bought in at this area, jumped up past 127, came right back down, bounced again in this spot around the support area to 127, came back down. I would say it's a double top. It's a weak double top. All right. Previous support now turning into resistance. Not the best sign. Lower highs again. Definitely not the best sign. Let's see how the weekly's looking. Okay. So look, this might actually drop down to like 115. In which case, if that does happen, mark my words, grab some shares. I would be grabbing shares. That's me. All right, you do whatever you want to do. I'll be grabbing shares if we happen to get down there. If for any reason we fail that 115, then run, because we'll probably come down to like sub 107. Maybe even come down lower than that, which would be very unfortunate because there's just minimal volume right here. So we're pulling back on Apple. Cool. Yeah, I would allow that. Definitely some resistance right here at the 128. That would kind of, for lack of a better way of saying it, feed our narrative. Unfortunately, what I do see here is Apple still coming down. I would like it to break that, but with the way the market's been looking, it might not happen. All right, what's the play on Apple? What's the play on Apple? We're in this load zone. Weekly's not looking that nice, so keep that in mind. Daily's also not looking that nice, so beware. If you do get into Apple, it could go. If you get into Apple on a long position on the bullish side, it could go against you. So keep your stop loss pretty tight. Don't let yourself get married to the ticker unless you're investing for the long term. In which case, then you don't really care about this. You care about the financials. So Apple would just be long regardless. Put side, wait for us to fail 118. Once we fail 118, then you could try shorting it, giving yourself like what I guess $5-6 stop loss. Let's see what's it looking like from down here. Okay, we're looking at that. All right, let's see if we trend downwards. If not, we push up over 122. Okay, cool. So if you do want to play this on the bullish side, let's take off my indicators. I rarely ever put a bearish play. If I see nothing bullish, then I just don't play. But on the bullish side, if you want to enter in on Apple, let's do this, right? So we decided this was the load zone down to 118, because over there you cut, walk away, say sayonara. We enter in around 124 with a target of 133. Well, let's call that 135, right? 5 cents. And we start taking profits at 126.90. Why is so short? Why from 124 to 126? Because we see the stop right here at 128. Hit the bottom, jumped up, hit that top, came right back down. Hit that top, came right back down. So I'm assuming if we happen to bounce from here, we might triple top, hit that when we could very well come right back down. But if we don't, we continue higher. So we scale out on the probability that we just pull back down so you can take some profits just to reduce risk. Remember, play the defense. If you're playing the defense properly, by nature, in my opinion, you will be profitable. All right, let's see what's next. What's next on the list? CLF. Okay. I don't even know what CLF is. Cleveland Cliffs. Oh, I guess I did look at it before though. Hmm. Waiting for 19. Okay. Well, let's see why. Why are we waiting for 19? Let's see month. Oh, that's nice. This is a nice little pop. Oh, maybe that's why. That's 19. That's 27. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Clearly not that. But this is fun to note. Right here, this bottom here. That's just waiting to pull out, I guess. Let's see weekly. Okay. All right, this looks like we're getting some support right here, right at where the previous resistance is on the weekly, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times the break, and we finally break it. Now we're holding this little area right here. All right. Okay, and we're kind of doing this. We're kind of doing this. All right. Honestly, it's not that strong though. Remove this segment. Let's see. Okay, I still don't see why we said 19. Maybe to just be safe, I guess. But okay, this is definitely something I put shares in. I don't know if I would grab any options on this, just because I'm not familiar with this ticker at all. Um, but yeah, I would grab shares. It looks like we're trying to break out of that, out of this top right here. Which once we do, I guess we would zoom past this 27 or zoom past this 20 to 27. Definitely want to enter over that. So let's see, we got a top over here at 17. Hmm, maybe that's why I hit 19. Ultimate goal 27, 50% higher. Okay, I'll take it. And let's stop loss at the 16, but let's enter somewhere better. Okay, there you go. This is exactly how I'd play this. Keep in mind we are looking on the weekly chart here, so I doubt this is something that would come into play this week. But keep it in mind, keep your eyes on this, keep watching this. Let me post this on Twitter as well. I'm actually really liking this. Don't know what the company is, but we'll research that and figure that out later. Let's keep that there. And what else did we do? We did Aapl, right? Aapl. This is from before. And this is also the weekly, which is not what we're looking at. Although weekly was kind of nice. It's the daily on Aapl. Let's post this as well. Don't forget Xpev. Share the Twitter. All right, one more. One more, and that's it, folks. Oh wow, I don't even remember doing this. Okay, I guess we're not doing Facebook since that's already done. On top of that, we clearly just hit it again, and it's going towards a price target of 297. Hey, I'm not in this, but congrats anybody who paid attention to me more than I paid attention to myself. Wild. 304 is the top. Okay, so let's do this. 303 at the very least. If you're not in Facebook right now, this is what we're doing. We'll keep it super simple. Keep a nice little candle at 303, or write it down for yourself. And this is what I'm gonna do because I'm on TrendSpider. Create an alert for myself. Confirmation on the daily. Closes that matches that trigger, right? So we'll do a confirmation on the 2-hour chart. Goofy Stallman. Facebook pass. Facebook is about to pass all-time high, right? Grab some long-dated calls for the push, or grab some shares. Easy peasy. 30, trigger twice, and there you go. Keep it simple. Now let's see what our indicator's telling us. Heavy load zone right here. Okay. So Facebook pulls back. It might pull back to the 265 mark, but it has so much potential to just pull back to 2. Well, that was awkward. My mic turned off. It has potential to pull back to 277 and kind of hold this 273, 277 zone. So let's say if Facebook pulls back, we want it to hold the 274 zone, ideally. And I'll show you that again. Why? That's just because there's a ton of volume there. That's it. That's the only reason. We pull back from here, or even pull back from 300, right? Want to see it hold 276 mark. Now, obviously, it could drop down to 285 and stay there, or 280, or even drop from 298 down to 293. Anything could happen. But if it keeps falling, that's what we want to see. All right. Bandit looking nice. 24 jumped over the 50. That's cool. And it's still riding the 100, and the 200 MA is still nice. And it looks like that's March. That's fine. It looks like ever since March of last year, Whenever we have pulled back, it has jumped into this 200 cloud and has bounced from the 200 MA. So that's nice. That's bullish. That's what we like to see. So for now, I'm not entering a play on Facebook, but this is what we're waiting for. We are waiting to pass 303. After that, let's see if we can scalp it up to 310. But for now, that's all, folks. I'll be releasing something on my page or at the bottom of this link to post so you guys can just click on the Google survey, request any chart you want to see, and I'll do technical analysis for you guys. See if we can make some money. All right. Enjoy your weekend, everybody.